As you can see, I collect a lot of stuff. Too much stuff. I'm a collectaholic. Then what better time to celebrate an inconquerable desire to collect things than during Christmas? I don't know about you guys, but I'm really excited. And opening one little gift can't hurt. Don't look, Santa! What's this? Banjo Pilot? I thought all the Banjo-Kazooie games were destroyed after the great catastrophe of 2008. Those were dark days, my friends. Not a day goes by that I don't think on the deception and betrayal of my beloved Rare. Actually, to be totally honest, I was very excited for Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. It marked the first time that I ever got to play a game in the series, and I actually really liked it. The best part is, when the game first came out, it actually came with a copy of the original N64 version of Banjo-Kazooie. Finally, the classic I had heard so much about but never got to play. And I gotta tell you, I didn't beat it. I don't know if you guys were aware, but I have a crippling fear of sharks and the ocean in general. I'm not entirely sure where this fear spawned from, but I've always had a hard time with any sort of deep water experiences, especially in video games. Anyways, enough about that. Let's do this. Listen to that jingle. They still got it, don't they? I'm not sure how this game is gonna play, but I hope it plays like that other Rare racing game. Oh, not you. The good one. Well, since I'm gonna be playing solo, Grand Prix seems like the way to go. Right from the get-go, we can play as Banjo, Kazooie, Mumbo, or fan favorite, generic Purple Jinjo. One thing I love is the fact that there's unlockable characters. I honestly didn't expect it. Alright, ready to race. Well, it handles a lot better than I was expecting, but it feels more like a Mario Kart game than Diddy Kong Racing. The controls are fairly responsive, though they are kind of floaty. Makes sense, I guess, given you're piloting airplanes. I found myself flying at the top of the screen just so I didn't inhibit my view of the track. Hey, a musical note! Oh crap, I missed it. We'll get it on the next pass. I almost had it! Man, it's really hard to actually collect stuff. It requires some pixel-perfect precision in order to get it. But since we're not just dealing with left and right, but also up and down, it makes it even harder to get them. Not to mention, they don't even appear until you're right on them. It's really annoying. You'll also never get all the collectibles on your first lap, unless you memorize their locations. Sadly, they don't seem to do much more than increase the amount of points you get to spend at the store, which you can use to buy additional characters or modes with. Oh well, I can forgive the draw distance. This is a Game Boy Advance game after all. And the rest of the game looks pretty darn good. Sweet! Just beat the first 4 tracks. Looking forward to the rest. Holy mother of God! We're going in hard! Strap yourselves in! As soon as you beat the 4 races in any cup, you go up against that cup's champion in a one-on-one dogfight. Now that's awesome. This feature alone is enough to set it apart from the pack. Ha! I just humiliated you on your own track, and now I'm gonna blow the crap out of you! Best of all, once you beat that champ, you can unlock them through the in-game store. Except for Kazooie, because she's already there. During the dogfights, you learn about a vital ability, dodging. Before, you were stuck taking any hit and trying to recover from it. But now you can just do a loop and avoid damage. Sometimes. For as important as this move is to the latter part of the game, it's incredibly imprecise, and I noticed just how often the move wouldn't register, or actually protect me from taking damage. Not only that, but doing a full loop takes so long, and you're supposed to get a speed boost from successfully dodging an attack.
Actual success may vary.
But the move makes me feel like I could have actually recovered faster if I just took the hit. Ha! I knew it was related to Diddy Kong Racing! Okay, beat the Bottles Grand Prix. What's next? No, it can't be! Actually, I shouldn't be that surprised. I've been racing against her since the first round. The Gruntilda Grand Prix. It's basically a hard mode of the Goggles Grand Prix, with all the tracks being mirrored and the AI much more aggressive. It plays the same really, but pushes your skills to the test, and the dogfights here are much harder. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but during the dogfights, you switch back and forth for short stretches blasting your enemy and vice versa, and this goes on until one of you crashes back down to Earth. You'll learn really quickly that the AI never misses getting an item, and yet with the constant attack, you almost always miss it, making the battles even harder than they need to be. It doesn't help you can't see the item until you already pass by it, and your foe anticipates which item you're gonna pick up and freaking swipes it from you. Every single time. You know what makes games fun? Not that. For the first half of the game, I pretty much just played as Banjo. He's got very balanced stats, which makes him an easy character to jump into and play. After you start beating the Cup champs and unlocking them, you'll eventually find the perfect character for your playstyle. But one character in particular straight up pisses me off. Humbawamba. She has nearly identical stats to the purple Jinjo, except her stats end up being better in every way, thus making the Jinjo a throwaway character. I know he's a generic filler character, but you just don't do that. Stats should be balanced, with no particular character being inherently better than anyone else. None of that Space Jam video game garbage. Come on, Mr. Jordan. I know you're an excellent basketball player, but you're better than that. I'm sorry, could you repeat that? Okay, yep, best character, hands down, 10 out of 10. I'm not even joking. Once I unlocked Jolly Roger, I didn't play as anyone else, cause he's the best. I'm feeling really nitpicky now, but Gruntilda is so stupid in this game. Did the developers not play the original games? Did they not realize she speaks exclusively in rhymes? I barely have any history with this series at all, and even I know that. It's one of her defining features. That'd be like taking Mario and shaving off his sweet stash. Honor your source material. Final boss time. I'm ready. Lay it on me. I've spent the last 3 hours of my life preparing for this moment. Oh, it almost got me there. Oh, whoa, jeez. No, please, don't kill me. I'll do anything. Haha, I lied. Dumb witch. Never trust a man at the end of his rope. Well, that's that. The game didn't really scratch that collectathon itch I had, but it was a good game in its own right. The gameplay is solid, courses are varied, and there's a lot of stuff to do once everything's said and done. And while the game does suffer from a wonky dodge ability and a laughable attempt to bring certain characters to life, that final boss battle was awesome. I definitely felt like it put my skills to the test. There's even more to do once the final credits roll, so there's a good amount of replay value here. To be honest though, I'm pretty much done with that game. Now if you'll excuse me, I have some unfinished business to take care of. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. I hope it was an enjoyable experience for you, and if it was, think about hitting that like button, maybe sharing with your friends. Also, just want to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate, have a great one. Thank you so much again, and of course, we'll see you next time.
Ho, ho, ho!
Santa?
I saw what you did.
No, Santa, I didn't mean it. I swear.
No, the kitties whipped up something special for you.
The shark!
Merry Christmas!